simplify, and we have to show all our steps. For question A, you have 3 times 4 divided by 6. BEDMAS tells us to do the division first, but in this case we don't have the numerator. We would divide numerator by denominator. So we will figure out what the numerator is first and then calculate the result. So 3 times 4 is 12 divided by 6 equals 12 divided by 6 equals 2. Question B, similar situation. We will start by figuring out the numerator. And in the numerator, we have exponents. So that's the first thing we need to do is calculate the 4 square. 4 square equals 16 times 3 divided by 12. Next step, we will multiply 16 times 3. And 16 times 3 is 48. 48 divided by 12 equals 4. Question C. We have 15 divided by 3 as a numerator, so 15 divided by 3 equals 5. And we have 5 times 1 in the denominator. 5 times 1 equals 5 as well. Now that we know numerator and denominator, we can divide. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Question D. We have 1 plus 4 and then squared. So we have to perform the operation in the bracket first. 1 plus 4 is 5. And we can also figure out the denominator. 11 take away 6 is also 5. Now we have exponent. 5 squared equals 25 divided by 5. And 25 divided by 5 equals 5. Question E. Before we can divide, we have to figure out the numerator and the denominator. So in the numerator, we have to do the exponents before we can do multiplication. 6 times and 2 to the power of 3 is 8. Remember, 2 to the power of 3 means multiplying 2 by itself 3 times. So 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. And in the denominator, we have 7 plus 5 equals 6 times 8 is 48, and 7 plus 5 is 12. Now 48 divided by 12 equals 4. Question F. Again, we will figure out the numerator and the denominator before we can divide. So in the numerator, we have exponents, which we'll have to do first. 4 square means 4 times 4, that's 16. Take away 12. And in the denominator, we have an operation in the bracket. So 8 take away 6 is 2, and then we have to square that. In the numerator, we have 16 take away 12, that's 4, and denominator is 2 squared, so 2 times 2, and that's 4. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. In this question, we are asked to calculate the area of the shaded region only, so we want the orange part here. What I could do is split the picture into 2 to help me see that I have one big rectangle and one small square. If I calculate the area of the bigger rectangle, call it area 1, and then I subtract the area of the smaller rectangle or square in this case, call it area 2, then that will give me the shaded area only. So to calculate what I'm looking for, I will subtract area 1, take away area 2. To calculate the area 1, we have the length 21 kilometers and width is 12. So length times width equals 21 times 12 equals 252. And here we have an area, so it's measured in units square. In other words, we multiplied kilometers by kilometers, so that's kilometers square, or square kilometers. Area 2 is this little square, and so all the sides are 7 kilometers. So length is 7, and the width is 7. That equals 49 kilometers square. And to get to the shaded region, we already talked, we are going to subtract the 2. So 252 take away 49, and that equals 203 kilometers square. Remember to write your therefore statement. The shaded area is 203 kilometers square. Simplify. Question A. Simplifying means collecting like terms if possible. And here we have three like terms. All of them have the variable x to the same exponent. 4x plus 3x is 7x. And 7x minus 2x equals 5x. Question B. Again, we have three like terms and we can collect them. 2 and 6, 8a minus 8a. 8a minus 8a is 0a, and 0 times any number equals 0. So once we simplify this expression, it actually equals 0. Question C. 4x and minus 2x are like terms, so we can collect them, and that equals 2x. 9y and minus 7y are also like terms, so we can collect them. 9y take away 7y is 2y. We can't collect anymore because these are not like terms. They have different variables. Question D. The like terms here are 7a and minus 2a first. So 7a take away 2a equals 5a. And then we have positive 3b take away b. 3b take away b equals positive 2b. Question E. We have like terms here because the same variable to the same exponent, and then we have 7x squared and negative 3x squared. So let's collect the x's first. 7x take away 6x is 1x, and 7x squared take away 3x squared is 4x squared. Now 1 times x is just x, so I can rewrite it as x plus 4x squared. It is also more usual to leave it in a descending order, so 4x squared would come first because that's to the exponent of 2, and then x, that's to the exponent of 1. Both answers are correct. Question F. 7x squared has a like term, negative 2x squared, so I'm going to collect that. 7 take away 2, so that's 5x squared. 2x has a like term here, which is x. 2x plus x is 3x. Then we have constants, so 13 minus 6 and 8. 13 take away 6 is 7, and we still have that 8 there. So I'm going to rewrite the expression and collect 7 and 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. So here we have equation given and we have to solve it. On the left hand side for question A we have two like terms, 4x and 3x. So we will collect them first. 7x plus 7 equals 21. Now the separate value is 7, so we are going to deal with that first. I'm going to have to subtract it on the left side, and that's going to move it to the right, because if I subtract on one side, I have to subtract on the other as well. 7 take away 7 is 0, leaves 7x on the left. 21 take away 7 equals 14. Now we have 7 times x, so the opposite operation is division. We will divide both sides by 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1, leaves x on the left, and 14 divided by 7 equals 2. So we've solved, and our solution is x equals 2. It says that we also have to check our solution. So we're going to check whether the left side of the equation equals the right side of the equation. So on the left side we have 4x plus 3x plus 7, 4x plus 3x plus 7. And on the right side of the equation we have 21. So now we are going to substitute the solved value, so 2, into the equation. 4 times 2 plus 3 times 2 plus 7. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 3 times 2 is 6, plus 7. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 7, and that equals 21. Left side equals right side, so we have checked our solution and it's correct. Question B. Again, we have like terms on the left side, so we will collect them first. 2a plus 5a is 7a minus 8 equals 13. Next, we are going to add 8 to both sides of the equation. 7a minus 8 plus 8 equals 13 plus 8. Minus 8 plus 8 is 0, leaves 7a on the left, and 13 plus 8 is 21. Now we have a multiplied by 7, so the opposite operation is division. 7 divided by 7 is 1, leaves a on the left. 21 divided by 7 is 3. And again, we have to check our solution. So on the left-hand side of the equation, we have 2a plus 5a minus 8, and on the right we have 13. Now we're going to substitute the value we solved. So 2 times 3 plus 5 times 3 minus 8. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 5 times 3 is 15, minus 8. 6 plus 15 is 21, and 21 take away 8 equals 13. Left side equals right side, so we've checked our solution. For question C, we would have to collect all the x terms on the one side of the equation and all the constant terms on the other first. So I'm going to start by moving 2x from the right side of the equation to the left. Here 2x is positive, so if I subtract it on the right side, it's going to equal 0 and move to the left. So I'm going to write 4x plus 2 minus 2x equals 2x plus 8 minus 2x. 2x minus 2x is 0, so that leaves 8 on the right. 4x minus 2x I can collect, that's 2x plus 2. My next step would be to move the 2 to the other side. So 2x plus 2 minus 2 equals 8 minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0, leaves 2x equals 8 minus 2 is 6. And here we have 2 times x, so we're going to divide both sides by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, leaves x equals 6 divided by 2 is 3. And we have to check our solution. So on the left side, we have 4x plus 2. On the right side, we have 2x plus 8. We are going to substitute the solution. So 4 times 3 plus 2. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2, so that equals 14. So on the left side, we get 14. On the right side, same thing, we are going to substitute the solution. 2 times 3 plus 8. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 8. 6 plus 8 is 14. Left side equals right side. We have checked the solution and it is correct. Question D. Again, I'll start by moving the 2a. So I'm going to subtract 2a on both sides of the equation. 7a plus 5 minus 2a equals 2a plus 30 minus 2a. 7a minus 2a, here is 5a. I still have the 5, equals 2a minus 2a is 0, so we have 30 on the right side. Now we will deal with the separate value 5. 5a plus 5 minus 5 equals 30 minus 5. We subtracted on the left, so we subtract on the right as well. 5 minus 5 is 0, leaves 5a on the left, and 30 minus 5 is 25. Now we have a multiplied by 5, so the opposite operation is division. 5 divided by 5 is 1, leaves a equals 25 divided by 5 equals 5. And again, we have to check our solution. On the left side, we have 7a plus 5, and we're going to substitute the solution. 7 times 5 plus 5. 7 times 5 is 35 plus 5. That's 40 on the left side. On the right side, we have 2a plus 30. So 2a plus 30 on the right side of the equation sign. 2 times 5 plus 30. 2 times 5 is 10, and 10 plus 30 is 40. Left side equals right side. Solution is correct.